I'm literally mid-sentence, laptop open, invoice on the screen, when she leans over my desk, taps the total with one finger, and goes, "Yeah, I'm not paying that. We're friends. This should basically be free." Okay, so I do freelance graphic design, logos, brand kits, social media packages. I've been doing it full time for 3 years, I'm good at it, and I charge fairly for it. That matters for later. Was someone I know from a gym class we both took about 2 years ago. We got coffee twice, texted occasionally. Friendly, not like bridesmaids at my wedding close friends, more like, oh hey, how are you at the supermarket close? She messages me out of nowhere asking if I can design a full brand kit for her new candle business. Logo, color palette, fonts, business card layout, Instagram templates, the whole thing. I send her my rates. She replies, amazing, let's do it? No hesitation. I take that as a yes, we agree on a timeline, I do 3 weeks of work, and then I send the final files along with the invoice. And that's when she shows up at my home office. Yes, she came to my apartment to go over everything. She sits down, flips through the brand kit, and she actually loves it, I can tell. She's smiling, nodding, saying, oh, this is gorgeous about the logo. Great, cool. Then she turns to the invoice and that smile just slides off. So I was thinking, she says, since we know each other, you do a friends and family rate. I told her calmly that I do offer a discount for close friends like my actual best friend who's known me since college, but that we'd agreed on my standard rate up front and she'd confirmed it. Right, but I didn't think you meant the full rate, she says. I thought that was just your starting number. No, Kira, that was the number. The number I sent in writing, the number you said amazing to. I offered to split it into 2 payments. Very reasonable. I thought that was the end of it. It was not the end of it. Honestly, she says, pulling her chair closer like we're negotiating a hostage situation, I feel like half is fair. You basically used this as a portfolio piece anyway, right? So you got something out of it too. I want you to really sit with that one. She's telling me that the work I did for her, that she requested, that she will profit from, that's actually compensation enough. The exposure, for my own portfolio. No, seriously. I kept my voice even. I told her my portfolio already has 30 clients in it, and I don't need to work for free to build it. I told her the files were finished, professional, and exactly what we discussed, and the invoice reflected that. She leans back, crosses her arms, and hits me with the third one. I just think a real friend would want to support someone starting a small business. Like, it's not that much money to you, is it? Oh, it's not that much money to me. So now we're at the part where my financial comfort level is the reason I should work for free. Got it. I closed the laptop, slowly, and I said very clearly, Kira, the rate was agreed on. The work is done. I need the full amount by the end of the week or I'll need to withhold the final files. And she went off. Are you serious right now? I came here in good faith and you're threatening me? Over what, a few $100s? This is so petty, I cannot believe you're being like this. I told everyone you were doing my branding. This is so embarrassing. She was loud, my downstairs neighbor definitely heard. My cat left the room, and that cat has seen things. I let her finish. Then I said, and look, this is the part where some of you are going to say I went too far, and I genuinely want to know if you think that, I said. You came to my home, asked me to undo 3 weeks of professional work, told me your friendship was worth more than my invoice, and then called me petty for disagreeing. I think we both know this isn't about the money. Send the payment or I pull the files, your choice. The silence in that room was genuinely something. She grabbed her bag, stood up, and said, and I am quoting this exactly, I'm going to dispute this. I know people. She said she knows people, okay. So she leaves, and I immediately forward our entire message thread, every single text where she confirmed the rate, said amazing, asked for revisions, said the work looked great to my business email, and I draft a formal payment request with a 7-day window before I pursue other options. Professional, documented, sent. 3 days later, she posts in our local community Facebook group, a group with like 4,000 people in it, saying she had a disappointing experience with a local freelancer who was unprofessional and money hungry, and that people should be careful who they hire. She didn't name me, but mutual people recognized the description and started tagging me to ask if I was okay. So I replied publicly. In the thread, I said, Hi, I think this might be about me. I'm happy to share the full message history if anyone's curious about what actually happened. And I posted the screenshots, all of them, her confirmation of the rate, the amazing, the revision requests, the it's not that much money to you message, everything. The thread exploded. Other local freelancers started commenting. Several of them had stories about her too. The can you do it for exposure playbook, apparently a pattern. Someone tagged the local small business support group. People started sharing my actual portfolio. Kira deleted her post, then deleted her comment. Then, 40 minutes later, I got a Venmo notification for the full invoice amount. No message, just the money. She never said another word to me. I sent a professional receipt and left it there. So here's where I land. I shared those screenshots in public. She put it there first, but still, was that too far? Honestly, though, what would you have done? Comment below.